Welcome. This is a short grounding Hatha yoga practice designed to open your hips and reconnect you to your body and breath. Starting in a seated position, place one hand on the heart center and the other on the belly. Slowly breathing into the belly, feeling it rise, and then exhaling, letting it fall. We're taking a few belly breaths here, really wanting to feel the movement in the belly area and our hand rising and falling. One more here. Now placing the hands on the knees, we're going to arch the back, roll the shoulders, exhale and inhale, arch forward, roll the back, exhale, inhale, arching. Doing some seated cat-cows here, rolling the shoulders forward and then dropping the belly, bringing the chest forward, getting some movement into the spine. Now, bringing the shoulders forward towards the knees and then back round, behind and forward again. We're doing some hip circles. As much movement as possible for you in this moment. And now reversing, shoulders coming forward and then back, moving into the hips. Now inhale, raise the arms up, right hand or forearm to the ground for a side stretch. Breathing here and then to the other side. Exhale for the side stretch. Inhale, coming up and exhale to the right. Inhale to center and exhale to the left. Now dropping the right hand behind, left hand on the right knee. We're twisting here. Breathing into the twist. We're going to exhale and inhale to the other side. Left hand behind, right hand on left knee. One more on each side, coming up and twisting. And again on the left side. Twisting here. Next, we're bringing the soles of the feet together for butterfly pose. I'm just getting myself on my seat bones, and then we're going to bring a bit of movement to the knees. Our butterfly is going to start flying. So yeah, moving the knees up and down, creating some movement in the hips, warming up, flying away. And now, using the elbows, slight pressure in the legs. We're going to forward fold, just meeting yourself where is possible for you. Where are you meeting that tension gently? Now lifting the knees back up, we're going to come to a wide leg forward fold. So bringing the legs out wide, we're going to inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Think belly towards the floor. We want our belly to go towards our thighs. So we're folding from the hips. Breathing and releasing. Now coming back up. Now swinging the legs underneath us into tabletop position. We're going to start some hip circles. So coming round towards a child's pose and then bringing the hips forwards towards the hands. This can be as big or as small as you need. It can almost become a cobra pose, from child's pose to cobra pose, if that's how big you want to make it. But equally, it can just be small circles like I'm doing here. Just meeting yourself where is kind for your body today. Now reversing the direction. Again, you can really drop the hips towards the hands and child's pose. Coming round in between those. Or keep it small. We all have different bodies. There's no right or wrong. Now we're going to lift the right leg up and then bring the knee round to the side. And we're going to make a circle with the knee, bringing it round to the side. It's such a great movement for our hip joint. It's a ball joint, so we need to try and move it in all directions. If there's any stickiness, move into it. Now bring the right foot in between the hands and coming up into a low lunge. Making sure we're not overarching, so tip the hips forward. And then the right foot goes outside the hands into a lizard pose. Option here to lift the knee or keeping it down. And the other option is to stay on the hands or drop to the forearms. Again, all invitations, meeting yourself where is needed today. Breathing here. Coming back to the hands if you were down on the forearms, and then bringing the right leg in front of you into a pigeon pose. Now you can stay up here. I like to start high, or dropping down to the forearms, or completely dropping the chest and the head towards the mat. Breathing here. Noticing if there's any gripping and allowing to release. Coming back to tabletop now. We're going to do it on the other side. So again, bringing the left foot up and then knee round to the side for this circle movement. Up to the side, back down, up to the side, back down. Now bringing the left knee in between the hands and coming into a low lunge, tucking the hips under and breathing here. Then left foot outside the hands for lizard pose, keeping the knee dropped or lifting the knee up and then staying on the hands or coming down onto the forearms. All invitations. Just being present with your body. We can have a lot of emotion stored in the hips. So it's really important that we are gentle in these movements. One more breath here. Again, bringing the left leg in front of us, dropping the knee, dropping the foot, coming up. And then slowly folding forward. If that feels right for you, come to the forearms or dropping the head. Again, releasing. Breathing. Allowing. One more breath here. Now we're going to come up. And you can stay facing forward at the top of the mat, or you can come to the side. I just come around to show. And essentially we're going to bring one leg in front of us, and then the one foot goes on top of the knee, and the knee goes on top of the other foot. As you can see here, you can stay there or you can fold forward. This is going to really depend on how much movement and flexibility is in your hips. And then the other option is, a more stronger pose, is to have knee on top of knee. So you can stay here. This might be enough. You can fold forward. Or the full cow face pose is to have one arm behind the back and the other one coming for a bind and folding forward. So one arm behind the head and one coming up the other side to the back. Breathing here. This is a great outer hip stretch in any of the variations. Now unraveling and switching sides. So that could be foot on top of knee, and other knee on top of foot. Folding forward, or knee on top of knee, feet out to the side, and then the other arm, so the left arm behind the head, right arm comes underneath to bind, folding forward for the full cow face pose. Releasing, breathing into this pose. And coming back up, unraveling. And then we're going to come onto our backs for a reclined figure four. So right ankle goes on top of left knee. And then grabbing behind the thigh or on top of the shin, bringing the legs towards us. And I'm making sure the right knee comes away from us. Now tipping over to the left side and looking in the other direction for a twist. And you can also bring that right knee towards the floor for an even greater twist. And breathing here. Letting go. And coming back to center, switching the legs. So we have left ankle on right knee, and then holding either behind the thigh or on top of shin, bringing the left knee away from us. Again, arms out as we twist to the right hand side, bringing both knees down as well if that's comfortable for you. And breathing here, letting go, falling into the floor, being held. Be gentle with yourself. A lot of stuff can come up when we work in the hips. Now bringing the knees towards the armpits, hands out on the outside of the feet. We're going to hold them here for a happy baby. And ideally our lower back would stay on the ground. And we can move around, whatever feels good, whatever you need to work into. Breathing and rocking and rolling like a happy baby. I love this one. Now hug the knees into the chest. Scrunch yourself up into a ball and then let it go into Shavasana. Take a moment here to feel whatever has shifted. Notice the space you've created, not just in your hips, but throughout your whole being, and let your breath settle. If you'd like to stay longer, you can pause the video. Otherwise, thank you for joining me today, and thank yourself for showing up today. Namaste.